Good afternoon, class.
The Pardon
Before we begin our lesson for today, let's have first prayer. Salvation, can you please lead the prayer?
Let us bear God and care, care, help to work right, help us to live in joy, to be always glad, there, happy in your love, Amen.
So, class, do you have any absentee today?
Wala po.
Okay po, thank you. And do we have an assignment last meeting?
None po.
Wala din po.
Okay po. Before we start our lesson for today, last meeting we discussed about website, web page, and web tools. I have here an image on my presentation. You are going to guess whether it is a website, a web page, or a web tools. Understand the instruction, class?
Yes po.
Okay po. Judy Ann, can you please guess the first image? Okay, let's see if it is a web page. Okay, very good. You got the correct answer. The next image. Maika, can you please guess what is the image?
Ako na lang.
Okay po, go Niner.
Website po.
Okay, let's see. Okay, very good. This one.
Ako na lang.
Okay, Meriden. Meriden, guess what is this?
Web tools po.
Okay po, very good. Okay, the next is you are going to enumerate what are the different web tools. Give at least 3 web tools that we discuss and define what is the function of it. Meriden, can you enumerate what are the 3 web tools?
Yes po. I choose web page review, publish to the web, and the background po, ma'am. Web page preview displays exactly the document before printing. Then publish to the web is posting your documents to the internet so that people access on it. Then the background po is to make the web page or the document more aesthetically po.
Okay, very good. It seems that you really understand our lesson last meeting. Those are the following web tools that we discussed last meeting. I'll just let you enumerate the 3 web tools because there's so many web tools that we discussed. So it takes a lot of time if we all discuss them again because I know that you really understand and remember the web tools that we discussed last meeting. Okay. Before we proceed to our lesson, I have here an image. First, of course, you need to imagine if you are the one who are using that room. What would be the feeling if you are the one who are sleeping or living in that room? Okay, and the first image, Linder, can you please share us your imagination on the image?
If I were the one to sleep sa room na yan, feeling ko masyado kasi siyang messy, ma'am. Parang ang hirap kumilos lalo na yung masyado ng maliit. Tapos na yung mga site na page na parang ang gulo tingnan. Ayun lang.
Okay, very good observation, Niner. So as you can see, malaki yung room, di ba? Malaki siya. And then the space is on the other side lang naman. On the other side are the books or yung stand na lagayan ng books. Then the other, dun sa may bandang likod niya is the tables and the clothes or the mat, may chair din siya. Di ba kung titingnan niyo siya, unorganized siya. Siyempre kung ikaw yung nandyan sa loob, of course, hindi ka masasiyahan or hindi ka komportable na dyan kasi siyempre pag nasa room ka, of course, you want to relax. And kapag ka ganyan yung dadatnan mo, siyempre, di ba, maganda siya yung room but it's a little bit messy. And then the next image, Marjorie, can you please share your imagination in this room?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay po. You may proceed.
If I were sleeping in that room, ma'am, I will. Okay po, medyo delay po yata ako. If I were sleeping in that room, I will be comfortable and I will sleep better po because the surroundings are very nice and very comfy po, ma'am.
Okay po. Very good observation. Kung nakikita nyo, di ba, maaliwala siya tingnan. Kapag ka nandiyan ka sa room na yan, parang gusto mo na lang na dyan ka na lang magstay kasi sobrang comfy and relaxing yung view na makikita mo maliwanag. And then the mattress are white. Nakakatulong siya sa, sa surroundings ng room na nag-stay ka. Okay, let's have another game called the categories. You are going to think a word or words that are aligned on the categories that I will be given. You can send your answer on the chat box, but I will call one student every categories for them to share their answer. Okay, the first categories. Microsoft desktop application or Microsoft Office. You may send your answer on the chat box and I will call random students to share their answer. Okay, Meriden. Can I know your guess answer for the first category?
I guess po ay ginagamit ko sa pag ng website. Gawa?
Yes po, what I am meaning to is, application po siya na ginagamit na nandun siya sa may desktop po ng mga laptops or nasa laptop po ninyo yung ginagamit yung mga application.
Like po ng publisher,
Okay po.
Word, yun po.
Okay po, very good. Those are what Mariden enumerated. Those are the applications that we use on our laptop or desktop. Okay, the second category is lines. Guess what are the different lines? Judy Ann, can you please enumerate at least 2 kind of lines? Judy Ann, are you here?
Ano lang, ma'am?
Okay, Liner, may proceed.
Sa line po, kung tinatawag na horizontal vertical lines,
Okay po, very good. Those are the lines or the example of the lines that we use usually. And then the next category, or I think it is the last category, which is color. Salva, can you please give at least three colors that you know?
Ano ma'am? Red, yellow, and orange.
Okay po, very good. We have a lot of colors, right? But I know that you really know the different colors that we have or we use, but I think you are shy to answer. So let's move on. These are the objectives that you need to do at the end of our lesson. First, distinguish all the people involved in website development. Second, value the importance of knowing the different tips in designing a website that they may use in the future. And lastly, independently create and design a website using MS Publisher. So before we move on to our main topic, let's have first a game called Find Me. We are going to find the words that you have cite on the crossword puzzle. You can
Ako
chat
po.
your answer on the chat box. You can chat your answer in the chat box po. I will give you 2 minutes to find on the crossword puzzle. Okay, very good, Miss Salvacion. We have 10 words on that crossword puzzle. Okay po, very good. One chance. Okay, let's see if your answers are correct. Ayan. The words that have color shade, a yellow shade on the crossword puzzle are the words that you need to find or you have found on our crossword puzzle. So the web developer, web designer, background, color, content writer, load time, symmetry, harmony, simple, and contrast. Later on, we will discuss that one by one. So first, let's discuss the persons involved in web development. So first, the website developer. Website developer build websites and ensure they perform reliably and efficiently. Website developer are those who make or build a website. Sila po yung gumagawa ng website para merong nakikita dun sa pag na-visit nila yung website na yon. For example po, yung mga CNN or yung mga news website, dun po, makikita nyo yan, sila ang website developer po yung nagbi-build nun. And then, the tasks and responsibilities of web developer. Yan ang tasks and responsibilities po ng isang web developer. Of course, they make to ensure that the website is functionable. And then, they need to ensure that yung mga nasa under ba nila, yung mga tao na nasa ilalim nila, is na-achieve or nakakreate yung mga dapat nilang gawin. Sila po yung nananagot dun sa web development. And then, the 4 types of web developer. The back-end web developers, front-end web developers, full-stack developers, and the webmasters. So first, the back-end web developers. Who are a back-end web developers? They create website structure, write code, and verify the code works. They manage access points for others who need to manage a website, content. So, yung back-end web developers po, sila yung nandun sa navigation pane ng isang website or yung mga tabs na nandun sa upper part, usually nasa upper part siya ng isang website. Which is, for example, yung home, kunyari po sa news, halimbawa sa news, yung home, tapos meron dun na category na sports, trends, dun po yun makikita sa tab na nasa taas. Yung back-end web developer po, ang nananagot or ang task niya or responsibilities niya po is ensure na gumagana yon. Paano gumagana yung tab na nandun sa taas? Siyempre po, lalagyan natin siya ng hyperlink. Para po, kanya halimbawa po, nasa menu ka or nandun ka sa pinaka-home ng website. Gusto mong puntahan ngayon yung sports. Yung sports, nasa last page siya ng website na yun, nasa dulo-dulo siya. You need, kaya kailangan laging may hyperlink po yung isang website. Para pag hindi mo na lang yung word na sports doon or yung tab na sports, automatically pupunta na po siya doon sa page ng sports. They need to manage access points for others who need to manage a website, content, or yung mga ano po yan. Diyan papasok yung content writer. Mamaya i-discuss natin ano yung task ng content writer. Kailangan, of course, meron siyang access dun sa website, yung content writer. If ever na may gusto siyang i-edit, kasi halimbawa po ay out to date na yung content na nandun, of course, i-update yun ng content writer, di ba? So, kailangan may access siya lagi. Kailangan yung back-end web developer, lagi silang magka-connect nung content writer. Kasi po, yun yung task and responsibilities nila. Nagtutulungan sila para ma-play po yung or mag-function yung isang website. And then, the front-end web developers. They work on the visual part of the websites, the pages visitors see and interact with. Yung front-end web developers po, sila yung nasa physical structure ng website. Halimbawa po, binisit nyo yung website ng mga trending na damit, ganon. Halimbawa, may ganon kasing website po fashion siya. Although kadalasan pang ibang bansa lang yung website na yon, pero na-access natin siya kasi nga po, website siya. So, yung front-end web developer po, siya yung kailangan pag nakikita niya yung website, yung visual part ng website, automatic, ang naggumawa po nun yung front web developer. Nakikita niyo yung design or yung yung format ng isang website, trabaho po yun ng front-end web developers. Lagi rin silang connected ng back-end web developers kasi po, yung back-end web developers ay nasa navigation naman siya ng mga tabs dun sa website. Ang front-end naman, siya yung maglalagay ng ginawa nung back-end. Kasi nga, di ba, siya yung nasa structure and then yung back-end ay nasa navigation. Of course, kailangan mag-communicate silang dalawa para mas mapaganda pa yung website. They design a physical layout of each page to enhance the site. So yun, para mas mapaganda yung website, yung structure po ng website, front-end web developers po yung nananagot doon. And then, the next one is the full stack developers. Do the work of both back-end and front-end web developers. Full stack developers is the combination of front and back-end web developers. Kapag po, halimbawa yung company is walang na-create or walang nahanap na gagawa ng pang back-end and front-end web developer na gawain, automatically, full stack developer po yung gagawa nun. Bakit? Kasi siya yung nakakaalam ng function or ng task and responsibilities ng back-end, front-end web developer. And then they have the knowledge to build a complete website. So parang yung full stack developer po, alam niya lahat yung role ng bawat tao na may kinalaman sa web development. Okay, the next is the Webmasters. They are essentially a website manager. They keep the website updates, ensuring the links and applications on each page work properly. Yung webmaster po, ang nag-check kung functionable ba yung isang website. Halimbawa po, tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, yung content ng isang website is out to date na siya, hindi na siya updated. Of course, automatic, webmaster ang nakakaalam nun. Ang webmaster ngayon, iuutos niya po ngayon yon dun sa content writer. Siya yung magsasabi dun sa content writer na you need to update the content because it's so out to date na siya kasi hindi na siya yung napapanahon ngayon. Diba, nasa trend siya and then yung nandun sa website na yun is pang old fashioned pa and then yung uso ngayon is yung new trend na mga damit. Ganun po, kaya kailangan yung webmaster lagi niyang na-observe yung website na kine-create ng kanilang team. Kaya kailangan po yung apat na types ng under ng web developers, kailangan lagi silang connected or lagi silang may communication. Kasi pag na-absent yung isa doon, automatic kailangan malalaman agad ng isa para makahanap ng halili. Kumbaga, ang importante po dun sa apat is yung webmaster at saka yung full stack developer. Kasi yung full stack, alam niya lahat and then yung webmaster naman po ay nag-check kung updated pa ba yung content na meron yung website. Okay, let's move on to the web designer. Web designer is an IT professional who is responsible for designing the layout, visual appearance, and the usability of a website. Alam niyo na yon yung web designer, di ba? Sila yung nagde-design, nagpapaganda ng website na kinreate ng isang company or nung kine-create nyo na website. Halimbawa, ang trend na ngayon na design ay aesthetic. And then yung design nyo is hindi pa siya inline dun sa aesthetic na trend ngayon. Of course, web designer yung magke-create or mag-layout nung panibagong design ng website nyo na, of course, dapat hindi siya pareho dun sa iba para may uniqueness. Kumbaga may excitement lagi yung viewers or yung mga visitors ng website na binibisita ng mga tao dun sa inyong website. And then, next is the content creator. Content creator is someone who creates appealing and awe-inspiring content for the viewers. So, paulit-ulit tayo kanina, ang content creator, sila yung nagsusupplement ng informations na kailangan ng viewers nyo dun sa website. For example, ang website niyo ay vlogs, yung nandun lahat, yung kunya para siyang nagiging pansarili niyo lang yung website na yon, yung content na yon. Kine-create niyo yun araw-araw, ina-update niyo yung mga inspiring content na nandun. Kasi yung mga visitors niyo ng website na yon is, of course, parang pag nakasanayan na nila yan, hahanap-hanapin nila yung bagong content, magandang content, appealing na content. Di ba po? Ganun yung role ng content creator. Do you understand the persons involved in website development class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay po. Let's move on to steps in customizing a web page and a website. I already discussed it to you last meeting, so I know that you really understand it. But let's refresh up to you what are the steps in customizing a web page and a website, because later on you will be creating again a website. So first, open MS Publisher, click New, click Quick Publication, and choose Template. Go to Page Design and to Color Scheme and choose the color that you want. Go to Background and choose that you want. Add shape if you want and add text. Of course, kailangan yung text para magkaroon ng content or information po yung website. And then insert table, then add information. The table na minimin po dyan is yung tabs na kailangan mapindot or kailangan nandun lagi para hindi na mahirapan yung viewers nyo kung paano pupunta dun sa last part nung inyong website. Go to insert and then page, then click insert duplicate para po pare-pareho yung structure ng website ninyo. Kung gusto niyo naman pong iba, click lang ulit yung page and then duplicate page, pwede nyo naman pong baguhin yung design or background nun. Go to the duplicated page, then put information about your website. Add pictures if you want. Pag nag-add po ng pictures, of course, mas napapaganda po yung website. And then, the seventh steps is go to first page, then click the button to make hyperlinks. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, na bawat tab, kailangan po may hyperlinks. Para po, hindi mahirapan yung visitor ng website ninyo na pumunta pa dun sa other pages ng website. Go to File and click Save As, then Save As Publisher Document. Ito po lagi tatandaan kapag nagke-create kayo ng website dun sa MS Publisher. If save nyo muna siya as publisher document before you save it as web page filtered para ma-open nyo siya as HTML dun sa web browser. Okay, the tips in designing a website. Keep it simple. Use 1 or 2 fonts in the whole website. Don't put too much text. Sa tips keep it simple po na tips, of course, related dyan yung mas simple, mas maganda, mas less yung information na nandun sa isang page, mas maganda siya tingnan or mas catchy siya tingnan dun sa viewers po ninyo. The 2 fonts na pwede nyo gamitin for the whole website yon. Halimbawa, dun sa first page, ang ginamit nyo po is Times New Roman. You may use Times New Roman on the whole website. Then you may also use the calibri, and then yung font size lagi uniform. Pwede siyang mag-iba sa mga header ng inyong website. But on the content, you should always put font size be uniform. And then the seamless navigation is essential. Try if navigation is useful. Ito po yung mga nasa tabs. Try or check always if the tabs are functionable. For example, you put hyperlink on the first page and then hindi mo pala nalagyan yun dun sa second page. Paano babalik ulit yung viewers ninyo dun sa first page para makapunta siya dun sa other page? Or either is-swipe niya na lang hanggang dun sa makarating siya sa one na page niya dun sa inyong website. Always check the navigation. And then, consider your color palette. Or use contrasting colors in text and background. Siyempre, parang kanina lang yun dun sa may room na pina-imagine ko sa inyo. Pagka ang room ay napaka-colorful, and then, di ba may time na masakit na siya sa mata, ganyan din po yung website. Mas maganda yung nagko-complement yung dalawang kulay or mga colors na gagamitin po ninyo. For example, you choose the black background. Of course, mas magandang gamitin yung white na font. Diba? Kasi po, para mas maaliwala siya tingnan dun sa viewers ninyo. Mai-enjoy nila yung bawat content or yung bawat information na nandun po sa inyong website. And then, the load time. Use image or images that isn't too big in file size. Yung load time po na tinutukoy dito is, for example, yung website ninyo is nagko-contain siya ng malaking size ng picture. Of course, mas matagal po siyang ma-view. Kasi nga, mas malalaki yung mga size or images size na nandun po sa inyong website. Always, yung load time kailangan, hindi naman kumakain ng matagal na oras yung load time ng website ninyo. Kailangan po lagi na-check. And then, let's have our live demo. The application of the tips. Do you see my presentation, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay ba? Ayan. Nasa MS Publisher na tayo, and then click nyo lang para makapag-create tayo ng bagong content ng website. Kasi kanina gumawa na po ako, no? And then, find quick publication. Click quick publication. May lalabas na dyan na built-in template. You need to find the template that you want. I use this one, the maze. And then, click the create. Ayan po. Susundan niyo yung cursor.
Apo.
Okay po. And then, ayan, lalabas na yung napili nyo na template. Ayan, ang unang gagawin ko is tatanggalin ko muna yung mga yan. Kasi hindi siya babagay dun sa gagawin natin na website. Okay, ayan. Okay, ayan na siya. If ever na gusto nyo pong pagandahin pa or lagyan pa siya ng mas na color, ayan po, background. Ayan, nasa web tools po natin yan, na-discuss natin yan. Ayan, background, and then choose lang. Okay, ayan. I-remove ko na to, kasi hindi ko yan kailangan. And then, insert picture, para po dun sa front ng website natin, para mas maganda tingnan yung website pag may picture. And then, meron ako ditong sinave. Picture, ayan. Ayan po. Ayan, drag nyo siya. Be careful, class, sa pagdadrag kasi minsan nawawala siya sa, hindi na siya nag-inline. Okay, drag nyo lang yung picture. Okay, ayan. And then, mag-i-insert na tayo ng tabs. Nung navigation na tinutukoy natin kanina na para maging curable siya dun sa viewers nyo. Insert table, and then, kung ilang tabs po yung gagawin ninyo. Ayan, 4 yung gagawin nating tabs, and then, nakikita po ba o palalakahin ko? Palalakahin ko para makita. Ayan. Etong tabs na to, ililipat natin. Ayun. Wait lang. Ililipat natin muna siya sa taas. Okay, andyan na siya sa taas. And then, pahabain natin siya. Okay. Papalitan natin yung background color ng tab para makita siya dun sa mabilis siya makita ng viewer nyo. I put white. And then, yung font na gagamitin ko ay black. Okay, lagyan natin siya ng name ng bawat tab na yon. First is home. Ayan, home. And then, the next tab is news. News website, for example, yung gagawin natin. And then, sports. Sports, and then, trends. Okay, ayan. Palalakihin natin yung font kasi hindi siya masyadong makita. Although yung font niya dito ay 10 lang kasi, gagawin natin siyang 12. Ayan, 12, and then, i-bold lang. Ang ginamit kong font is Calibri. And then, yan. Okay. And then, the first, itong image na ito ay may kinalaman to sa news, of course, kasi news website yung gagawin natin. Kailangan yung image na i-create or ipuput natin dyan sa content is may kinalaman siya sa news. Then, ilalagay na natin dyan sa my box na, ayan, sa cursor ni ma'am. Lalagay natin dyan yung title ng ating website. For example, the news. Ayan na lang, the news. Ayan yung title. And then, ayoko ng font kasi hindi ko siya, gusto. Ay, papalitan natin siya ng ibang klase ng font. Times New na lang gagawin. Siguro na. Okay, Times New Roman ang ginamit ko na font. And then, yung sa una sa tab is Calibri. Ibobold lang siya. And then, okay na yung font na yan. Okay, paano ma-duplicate yung page na na-create na natin para yung mga tabs na nandyan sa taas is visible pa din siya dun sa other pages. Okay, insert. Click the insert button and then the page. Insert, duplicate page. Ayan po. Nakikita ninyo, ayan na siya ulit. Ito yung una, ito yung pangalawa. And then, ulitin natin siya. Ang sunod natin doon is news ang nasa next na tab natin. Ang ilalagay natin dito na content, of course, focus sa news. Yung mga trend news ngayon. For example, ay si ano na lang, total ngayon napapanahon yung meron tayo ngayon ditong bisita sa San Jose, di ba? Si yung aspiring president. Okay, yun na lang. The presidential candidate is here in San Jose. Occidental Mindoro. For example, ganyan. Example lang po. Example lang po yan ng news. But of course, kailangan yung news dyan is updated. Ayan. Okay na ako dyan sa may font na yan kasi Times New Roman na rin po yung nagamit ko dyan na font. Okay. Sa third na navigation na tayo, which is yung sports ang nakalagay. Okay. Click lang ulit yung insert and then page and then insert duplicate again. Ayan. Ang babaguhin naman natin dito sa information na nandito is about sports. Halimbawa, Manny Pacquiao lalabang muli. Yan. Halimbawa yan. Bago retiro. Okay, yan yung content ng sports natin. Halimbawa, napapanahon siya ngayon. Ayan na po. And then, the next one is the trends. Insert duplicate page lang again. Ulit-ulit lang yung step natin, class. Papalitan lang ulit natin yung information na nandito. Ang ilalagay po natin is about trends. Ang trends na ilalagay natin, halimbawa ay most teenager students show their talents in dancing through TikTok. O, yan. Halimbawa, yan. Okay, ayan po yung content natin. Ayan na. Ayan yung content na nilagay natin. Mas maganda po yan kapag mas maraming information yung nandyan. Pero, laging tingnan yung information na nakalagay is hindi siya crowded dun sa ano na yon, sa part na yon. Kasi pwede nyo na ma-duplicate yung page and then yung the other informations about dun sa tab na yon or dun sa regarding na page na yon, pwede nyo naman po siya ulit ilagay dun sa my other pages. Kasi naduduplicate naman natin yung page. So, ayan. And then, we are going to put an hyperlink dun sa mga tabs. And then yan, home, put hyperlink, place in this document, click place in this document, and then the page 1. I-change lang natin yung page title. Lagyan natin siya ng name na home. Para mas mabilis po makita ng user natin. Or pwede din tayo kapag i-edit natin yung ating website. Okay, ayan na. And then, the news. Kapag click hyperlink lang again. Page 2 na po siya kasi pang page 2 na natin siya. Change title into news para alam agad na about yung page na yun sa news lang. And then, click OK again sa sports. Add hyperlink lang ulit. Page 3. Change title. Sports. Okay. Click OK. And then, okay lang ulit. Ayan na. Then, the last page is the trend. The hyperlink. The last page 4. Change title. And then, trends. Ayan. Ulit-ulit lang po yung gagawin. Hanggang dun sa 4 na pages, ma-apply nyo siya. Malagyan nyo dapat lahat ng hyperlink yon. Mas madali nang maglagay ng hyperlink kasi hindi na kayo mag-change ng name doon. Ulit-ulitin nyo lang. I-click nyo lang yung page na inline dun sa kanila. Yung news, halimbawa, pang page 2 siya. Of course, ang i-click niya yung page 2. Meron na ulit na hyperlink. And then, sports. Lagyan ulit natin ng hyperlink yung sports. Okay, ayan po siya. Naturo ko na, i-discuss ko na rin to sa inyo last meeting class. So, I know you really understand how to put an hyperlink and how to make it functionable to all the pages that your website contains. Ulit-ulit lang, and then click hyperlink, and then home, and then okay, ayan po. Ulit-ulit lang yan, and then as you can see, simple lang yung ginagawa ni ma'am na website. Hindi si ma'am naglagay ng information na sobrang crowded dun sa inyong website. So, paano siya i-save? Sabi kanina, save muna as MS Publisher document. Okay. Control S. Ayan. Naka-publisher file na po yan. Kung nakikita ninyo, yun yung cursor ni ma'am gumagalaw. Ayan, naka-publisher file na siya. Papalitan na lang natin yung name. Ang ilalagay natin ay website news. Kasi about siya sa news. Para mas mabilis lang natin siya makita. And then save. And then Control S again. So, saving pa siya. Control S again. And then, tahan na lang ng file. And then, go to Save As. And then, ayan. Yung nasa may Save As type, papalitan natin yan ng Web Page Filtered. Bakit Web Page Filtered? Para po mapagana natin siya sa browser. Okay, publishing HTML file na po siya. Ayan, okay na. Pupuntahan natin siya ngayon dun sa documents na pinag-anuhan natin ng save. And then, double-click, automatically open na po yan. Open na yan dun sa, natin, sa, papunta natin ng website. Automatic na yan. Loading, wait lang. So, alam naman ni ma'am na automatic pagka ganyan na, basta na i-save niya siya as HTML filtered. Ayan, gumana siya. Okay. Okay, ayan. Litan lang natin siya, para makita niyo yung buong page. Okay, ayan. Ayan na yung home natin. And then, na lang naman. Okay, ayan na. Pupunta tayo ngayon ng news. I-click niyo yung news. Okay. Nandun na yung agad sa news. Ayan na siya agad. The presidential candidate is here in San Jose Occidental, Mindoro. And then sa sports, Manny Pacquiao, ayan, lalabang muli bago magretiro. Okay na yan. Then, balik tayo ng home. Then, trends. Most teenager students show their talents in dancing through TikTok. Okay, ganyan lang po ang ating paano natin i-create yung ating website. Okay, do you understand, class, how to make your own website and design your own website?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay po, very good. And then, let's have our recitation. I will call students. I have here a box containing your names. I will be picking a name and then kayo yung sasagot nung question na naka-flash sa screen. Salvacion na inay. What is the importance of knowing the steps in creating web page and website using MS Publisher? Ano yung importance na alam mo yung steps paano i-create yung isang website? Salvation?
Ano po, ma'am, for responding to the steps in creating website using a publisher is, ano po, para po makapag-create tayo ng mas maganda at hindi po tayo malilito kung alam po kung mga steps po ng web page. So, meron po tayong mag-isip natin.
Okay po, very good. Very good observation. And it seems that you're really listening on our discussion. Knowing the importance of the steps in creating web page and website. Nakakatulong siya kasi magiging organized yung paggawa mo. Kumbaga, hindi ka mag-uulit-ulit kasi alam mo yung steps kung paano mag-create ng website. Hindi ka na malilito kung paano, anong una mong gagawin, anong una mong i-insert, ano yung una mong una mong gagawin o i-paste dun sa website na ginagawa mo. Next. Okay, madali lang to. Mary then, enumerate and define the 3 persons involved in creating a website.
First po is web designer.
Okay, next.
The layout. Then
Okay po.
second is web developer or programmer who is the layout na ginawa ng web designer. And third is the content.
Yes. The content writer. Do you still hear me, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay po. Mukhang si Meriden yung nawala, ano. So, the 3 persons involved in creating a website, the web developer, web designer, and the content creator. Sila yung pangunahing gumagawa, nagka-create ng website. Silang tatlo yung main na taong nagtutulong-tulong sa pag-create ng website. And then, okay, define and enumerate at least 2 from the 4 types of web developers. Sino kaya? Leaner. Okay, Leaner, define and enumerate at least 2 from the 4 types of web developer.
Ako ay si Webmasters. Tapos, dalawa.
Apo, dalawa lang po.
Tapos si back and developer.
Okay po. Ano ang function ni webmaster? Ano yung responsibility niya?
Si Webmaster, parang siya yung pinaka-head man sa nila, yung pinaka-website manager.
Okay po.
Tapos si back end, siya yung website. Sa may
Ayun, very good. You really listen on our discussion because you know what are the responsibilities of the 2 from the 4 types of web developer. And okay. And then here on this activity, I will give you 3 minutes to choose from the tips that we have discussed. Mag-iisip ka ng way or experience mo na magagamit mo yung tips na meron tayo na diniscuss sa pag-create ng website. Okay, ako muna, si Ma'am muna magbibigay ng example. Halimbawa, for example, I choose the color palette. Choose the color palette. Of course, kapag ako si Ma'am magsusuot ng pants. For example, pants ko ay black. Of course, ang pipiliin kong shirts is complement dun sa black na pants na suot-suot ko. Although yung black pants is complement naman siya sa lahat ng kulay. Para siyang ganun. Halimbawa sa room, sa beddings. So, of course, yung pipiliin mong beddings is ano siya sa'yo, masarap siya sa mata, hindi siya yung nakaka-irritate tingnan kapag ikaw yung nandun sa my room na yon. I will give you a time for you to think, and then I will call students who will share their answer, and then for those who are not called, you should send your answer on our chat box, and then I will give you points for that. Okay, your time will start now. Okay, 57 seconds. Forty-one, 29. 20 seconds remaining. Okay, the time is up. So, tatlo ang tatawagin kong students. First, Leia. Share your answer on the class. How could you apply the different tips that we have discussed on in your real life situation? Leia, are you here? Leia? Wala? Okay. Zion? Si Zion po, wala rin po. Oh. Yung mga tips po is yung keep it simple, choose your color palette, seamless navigation. Yun po yung example ng mga tips na diniscuss natin kanina. Parang hindi nyo naman naaalala class. Okay. Next na tatawagan natin is si Liner. Share your answer, Liner.
Ano ma'am, sa may load time po.
Okay po.
Diba yung example mo doon ma'am is
Yes po.
kapag naalis ako ng bahay, yung important, yung laman lang ng bag, maybe bag ko is maliit, is ganon kalak or sobrang dami nilagay yung bag ko. Kasi mahihirap yun. Parang nagalan sa pag sobrang laki, sobrang tagal.
Okay. Very good. Very good, Miss Liner. You really relate it on your real life situation, no? Na yung load time na i-relate mo dun sa gamit na dinadala mo outside when you are leaving your home. Okay. Lovely Let, can you share your answer? Lovely Let? Wala din po. Marjorie, can you share your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay po. You may proceed.
Yes, ma'am. Sa tips, ma'am, yung keep it simple.
Okay po.
Kapag simple lang po kasi, mas madaling mag-prepare kumbaga sa sarili po. Kapag simple lang yung idadamit natin, mas nag-echo po yata sa inyo, ma'am, yung boses ko.
Hindi naman po. Clear naman siya. Sige po,
Okay po.
continue po.
So, sa keep it simple, ma'am, okay po, kapag magdadamit, for example na may pupuntahan, kapag simple lang po yung damit, mas madali tayong mag-prepare sa sarili natin. Unlike kapag madami tayong nilalagay sa sarili natin, halimbawa na, for example na lang po sa makeup, kapag ang makeup mo is heavy, sa ibang tao po, or sa'yo, siguro magandang tingnan, but sa ibang mata po is pangit po siyang tingnan. Kumbaga po, ibabagay din natin yung ating makeup sa pupuntahan natin. For example, sa school lang tayo pupunta, keep it simple po yung makeup natin, yung makeup, no makeup look, ganun po. Wag po tayong mag-eyeshadow ng mabigat kasi po, keep it simple kasi nga po, sa school lang tayo pupunta. But if we are going to go to parties, siguro po, mas suitable kung especially kung gabi, mas suitable siguro kung ang makeup mo is heavy, ganun po, ma'am. And,
Okay po. Very good. Thank you.
yun lang po.
Okay po. Thank you, Marjorie, for your answer. Very good participation, class. Ano? Okay, the next one, enumerate the tips that we discussed in designing a website. Salvacion, can you please enumerate the different tips?
Yes, ma'am. Ang ano po, ang loading time, tapos seamless navigation, then apat na po yun, ma'am.
Opo, yes po.
Ang pangatlo po ay consider yung yung color po, palette.
Palette. Okay po, very good. You really remember the different tips that we discussed on designing a website. Okay, I think this is the last recitation. For you, what is the importance of applying the different tips in designing a website? Judy Ann, can you please answer? Andiyan ba si Judy Ann? I am here. Okay po, sige po. Continue.
Para sa akin, importante po yun. Kasi kapag gagawin mo sa
Excuse me po. Medyo choppy kay Judy Ann. Hindi ko alam kung sa akin yon or sa lahat. So, tatawag na lang ulit tayo ng iba. Ano kasi hindi ko maintindihan yung sinasabi ni Judy Ann. Leia, can you please share? Andiyan po ba si Leia? Wala. Okay, Liner na lang po. Si Liner na lang po ang sasagot.
For me, ma'am, the importance of applying the different tips sa website is for us na mas mapaganda pa yung website na gagawin natin, mas ma-design natin siya na accurate sa paningin ng mga tao. For example, yung mga color, yung mga style, and kapag alam natin yung mga tips ng designing, mas maraming
Okay po. Thank you for your answer and participation, class. Let's have a quiz. I will please prepare a scratch paper or notebook or one per sheet of paper or any paper that you have on your side, and then I will give you time for you to answer. Or ano na lang pala, since we don't have enough time, you can take a screenshot of it na lang. And then you will send your answer on our GC, or I will be putting na pagpapasahan dun sa Google Classroom. Okay, the first one, okay na po ba? Screenshot na po? Okay po. The next one. It consists of 5 items lang naman, ano? Okay, next. Okay, screenshot nyo na lang class, no? Ayan, 4. Just write the correct letter of your answer, no? And then, last number, 5. Okay. For your assignment, I will group you into 2. Create and design your own website. Make sure to apply the different tips that we discussed and assign your members who will be the web developer, web designer, and content creator. The content of your website will be the newsletter that you've done in the past activity. I will be sending who are your group mates in our group chat. The rubrics are the following: composition is 50%, content is 30%, and the overall appearance is 20%. So is there any clarification, class, or any question regarding our discussion for today?
Wala po, ma'am.
Okay, it seems that you really understand the discussion. Can you please open all your cameras? Ayan. We will be taking a screenshot. Okay po. One, smile, 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Okay po. Thank you very much for your cooperation, class. Goodbye.
Thank you, ma'am. Goodbye po.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you po.